Okay, this is my Laserjet 1200 series printer, and it started making a real loud squealing sound. And I've tried everything. I pulled apart the tray. I searched inside to see if there's a paper jam. I even took this little device off per instructions and cleaned it with some alcohol. I wiped the inside down, and finally I was at my wit's end. I decided to go to YouTube to find out what the possible problem might be. So, following instructions on a couple of videos that I watched, I attempt to try to do this myself because I don't have no $200 to get this fixed. Okay, so I've already pulled this side off here, as you could see, and cleaned it up. It's drying in the sun right now. And the unit that I pulled off was this unit, which I just put back. I took the little wheel out per instructions and clean it, and now I'm trying to figure out how to put the pieces back. One moment. Okay, I removed this from around here, from here. It was under here, from here, and then it was, where was it? Oh shit, now I don't remember. It was wrapped into this thing, and probably around here. So it's wrapped here, here, and around here. And I want to electrocute myself. Open the thing, and it's plugged into here. Okay, so as you see, I'm taking it out here. Okay, I've taken out some screws. Now, I've also pulled this out of here. Okay, so I'll pull that to the side. Now my object is to try to get this piece here out.
Sort of thrown out there.
Yeah. And so the training that they get
is not
great.
as it should be.
Yeah.
It's not that great. So you guys are actually focusing on what I think is the proper conversation.
Yes.
Because if we don't realize we're all in this together.
Okay, what I did was take this thing apart. There is one screw that holds this down. It holds this part down to this part. However, I unplugged this apparatus, pulled this wire out from around here, lifted this thing out. It's 3 screws that hold it down. So I removed the screws here, here, and here. Now there's some wax buildup around this wheel. Now this little part here you're not supposed to touch, by no means. And I pulled the silver part off like they said, and I put some oil. I used some oil. Where's the oil? There it is. I put some oil in the wheel. Now my only concern is, as you can see, this little wax buildup. I didn't see it on any of the images that I saw on YouTube. So I'm concerned, is that something I'm supposed to scrape off or what? I don't know. When I put it back together. I hope it works. However, now that I've done that, I need to put this piece back on, which clamp that down, and then I'm going to put the screw back here. Looks like I have to pull this out, or I don't have to, or just unplug this little piece right here, and lift the board out. I cannot touch that piece. There's some wax buildup around the thing. There's also this little piece right here that holds it down. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to pull this piece here, this part, and remove that screw. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to put this last screw in. Now mind you, I know not what I do here. I'm just going for it. Okay, so this apparatus is put back together. I'm now going to replace it back on top of the printer after I use a Q-tip. Use a Q-tip to wipe up all the dust around it. Okay, I am now going to attempt to put this device back together. It rests here. There are holes. There's a hole here, here. I think there's 4 holes. Yes, for the screws. So I'm going to line it up. This little piece drops down in here. I'm lining this piece up. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just following instructions, and I hope to God it works. Just say a prayer for me. Now this little thing here plugs into the side of here. I don't know if you could see it. It plugs in the little device here on the side, which I'm going to do that after I screw everything back together. Sorry, it's a little shaky. I'm trying to angle the camera just right. I'm using a magnetic screwdriver because it's difficult to get down in these holes with because they're so small and the screws are so tiny. I need something to hold on to it like so to get down in the holes. Oops. See, this one want to give me a problem. Okay, finally I was able to get the screws in. This was difficult. It's always one that gives you a hard time. However, I managed to get it in. Now, here, if you could see that, I have to attempt to plug this into here, into the little thing here. So wish me luck on that. Oh, it's in. Okay, that's plugged in. Now, I'm now going to attempt to put this back. I believe this wire was underneath this little hook here. Let's see if I can get it back. Okay. And, uh-oh. And I think it went under here also. And at this point, oh, and here. So here, I don't know if you can see that, here and here. And then this is plugged back into, let's move this over, here. I didn't hear it click. I just assumed that it's in place. Okay. Make sure that's locked in under here properly. Now I believe at this point is where I could probably test it to see if it's working before I connect anything else back. It's working. Making that, oops, what happened? It's stuck right here, but seems like it's working so far. That noise is gone. It made some copies. Now it looks like I have a paper jam here, but that's probably because it is I don't know, because I probably need to. Well, I'm happy to say it is working. I did it. It just goes to show you, with a little initiative, and of course with the help of YouTube, I was able to save myself some money, $200 or more, for something that was relatively simple. The hardest part was putting those pieces back together, but once you could get inside and pull that little unit out, that was easy. It's just putting everything back. I suggest that when doing this, you make sure you take pictures so that you can have a reference to put everything back. Now I do have one screw left, which I can, for the life of me, figure out where it goes. So the printer works. That's all that matters. That noise is gone. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you. I hadn't planned on videoing it, but in the process of doing it, I figured, why not? If it helps someone, why not do it? I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching.